And the game is gonna start soon, so everybody's leaving their base at this point. Usually in Arena, we see people do their buffs, all 3 buffs first, and then, you know, have like a chill moment. But do you think, because, you know, they have Hercules, right? Do you think that Team Budissy is gonna look to play it chill? Do you think we might see an invade possibility?
Maybe. I doubt it. We don't see a lot of invades in Arena, but occasionally we'll see it. That's for sure. Yeah, just gonna see them go for the buffs. I like the way they made it so Agni's dash hit both camps, being as efficient and fast as possible. You want to do that. We already see that the big Ds are only still at their red, haven't even dropped that yet, whereas Team Budissy's already gotten all 3 just now. So that's, you know, that's a really big important thing right away if you can get that. See, Scylla's getting aggressed on because the team isn't there. We already see the knockup, the dash come out. Scylla's in a really bad place, has the Sentinel out, and just almost gets bursted down and has to go back to base because of something like that.
And this is the power of Hercules. Looks like Hercules got to pull again, but there just isn't any follow-up because of the Neath route. Just saying, nope, you're not pulling anybody because I'm going to root you in place. You're not going to get the angle. And this is the power of Neath. If you ever get rooted, well, that's really good setup, basically, and really good peel for your team. And right now, Ares is going to get pulled, but he doesn't. But it looks like Multicrisis misses his push.
Yeah, that was, I mean, he really needed to hit that. Had he hit that, they might have gotten a kill, but they might have actually gotten aggressed on because of that as well. So sometimes if you aggress, the counter initiation is just, you know, really scary. And a team like the Big Ds, they can counter aggress pretty well. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it really comes down to that first couple seconds of aggression on either of these fights on how they're going to go. Really depending who falls first out of the 5 on each side, that, you know, kind of goes for the rest of that fight. And we see already get picked. Ares ult going to come out, going to get 3 people, but they are all going to beads and just walk away. That's going to be rough for him because that's what he kind of needs to be able to do. Ooh,
and right now, Bacchus ult just came out. Bacchus is in some trouble right now. Bacchus losing all of his health. It's going to feed first blood to Jewberry Rex, and Mercury used his ultimate, grabs onto the Humbats player. Humbats is going to get bursted down by multi-kills. Rock Cruise on the Mercury, still in the front. MK11709 is going to get bursted down by Mercury.
Yeah. Mercury's already doing a lot of damage, and Mercury's one of those gods that's pretty good throughout the game. We see Scylla getting aggressive right now. Just all that CC coming out, can't walk away. Jewberry Rex going to get taken down by Rock Cruise again. That's 2-0 for Mercury. Mercury getting fed early on is not a good idea.
You don't want that to happen.
Oh, that's so scary. No. He's going to get all those crit items and going to be just like wreck your face in no time.
Well, but Team Budissy is going to take a slight lead right now. Looking at the points, only up 5 points, so not too much. But it's gonna go a bit steeper after this wave, so more like 10 points. But Multicrisis needs to be careful who he pulls, because if he pulls in Ares, who's ultimate, well, who's initiating on who, right? And it looks like Scylla is gonna get pulled in right now. Scylla, ooh, a lot of damage is gonna come out to Team Budissy. Graham with the overhand smash. Or, I mean, he's gonna get bursted down right now. Humbats just gets completely destroyed by the Fat Man. Right there.
And that's, I mean, we see Bacchus. We saw Bacchus last game and how much he did. Panda Puncher destroyed with Bacchus, and we're seeing that again already. A lot of damage come out. He's only 1-1 and 2, but he's set up a lot of the other kills and helped a lot. We're seeing Hercules actually be a big part of these team fights. All those pulls and the pushes have really been setting stuff up where he has 4 assists. Look at that stun, that 4-man stun to the belch there. That just set up a lot. Ares going to get 3 people, but only Hercules gets pulled, which is just no good. We're going to see Team Budissy just counter-initiate right now, really burning people down. Scylla has to use her only escape to get out. Neath's going to backflip as well. They're looking to just get out of this fight, but Mercury's going to initiate, get 3 people in the ult, and Soulstars is going to dunk down. Radion going to dunk and get the kill. We're going to see Neath maybe go down right here easily, just looking, trying to run away, but Rock Cruise is going to take her down. Man, you cannot walk away from them like that. They're just pulling them around. There's so much TC.
And Graham is getting aggressive onto, is aggressing onto Multicrisis, but you're not killing that target 1v5. This is the problem with the Big Ds in their lineup, is that they don't, well, I mean, they have initiation. However, they have a lot of cooldowns. whereas Team Budissy, well, Hercules pull is on a 10-second cooldown, whereas, you know, Ares pull is on a 90-second cooldown. So you'd rather have the Hercules pull in this situation, looking at the small team. But hang on, MK is going to get pulled by Rarcruz, but not even pull, just going to disengage. But at this point, I mean, Bacchus plus Hercules in the front, just pulling people, knocking people up left and right. What's Team the Big D's gonna do about that?
I'm gonna have to get Magi's, but even then, it's gonna be rough for them. Cause that's gonna delay damage even more, and then they're just gonna get rid of the Magi's and walk at them faster. They're not too far behind in points and tickets at least. They're only down about 30, which is, they can lose by it, but they can definitely come back really fast now. We're just, I don't know what.
Well, they're down 2,000.
Yeah, that's the part.
That's the part. It looks like Multicred is going to use his ultimate. It looks like McCapey gets bursted down instantly, like every other person, such as MK right there. 2 players down from Team the Big D's before anything even happens. 3 players down. Powermog is taken out by Rarcruz. Mercury is going to charge up his ultimate. Bursts down Jewberry Rex. 4 players down for Team the Big D's.
They're still
big.
Like,
still
going, and they're all there. They don't even care that they're getting re-aggressed on now.
Well, they don't have to care because look at Rarcruz, look at Brady, and just jumping the tower. There's gonna be a siege popped in. It looks like the Jewberry is gonna get 1 kill, but however he trades his life with multi-crisis, and this siege tower is going down, and that's gonna be a lot. That is really rough in terms of points for Team the Big D's. Agni might take a spill. Agni is indeed going to take a spill with the help of the Nethal and Graham. And Graham is on the chase. Multi-Crisis is also running away. That overhead smash is doing a lot of damage. Rarcruz is going to box Graham right now, but it looks like a full disengage. Everybody on Team Budissy makes it out alive.
Man, they're just not getting punished for anything. Like, it's already 3 and 12, and they are just dominating us. Mercury already has 5 kills, has Executioner online, almost has Odysseus' bow online. Bacchus already has Sovereignty. Like, Hercules has Gem of Isolation already. It's so gross, and you can't do anything about it. And, like, Artemis is just getting farmed right now, 2-0, not really doing it much against it.
There's going to be an initiation right now. Beautiful Humbat's ultimate, but I'm not sure if that's going to be able to save MK. MK gets bursted down by the boulder. Rarcruz takes the last hit. Multi-kill is going to take out Power Mod right after. So that's 2 players down for Team the Big D's right now. The full-on retreat is going to come out from the Big D's. Nobody else is following, and that's what they need to sustain. But the problem with punishing the Team Budissy is that, well, how do you punish Hercules? If you attack him, you get punished because he just heals it back up. So what you need is like a Divine Rune or a Brawler's Beat Stick in the case of needs.
Yeah, they need some sort of anti-heal. They need some sort of anti-heal here, and we don't see any of that yet at all. We are seeing bots go right for a Magi's Blessing, though, right after Jotun's. That is going to delay some damage, though, but will make him more mobile, maybe able to actually get out of some of these bad fights.
We just saw Power Mod use his horse randomly there, not really achieving anything in the left buff, maybe perhaps trying to steal a buff or something, but there's going to be initiation once again, it looks like. Maybe not, because he just back up. But Bacchus jump is really scary because that thing is only on a 10-second cooldown. You don't know where he's going to initiate, but right now MK is going to initiate just 4 players. Radiant's the only person that gets pulled in. You don't want to focus that target. He's Bacchus. He's really tanky, and it looks like no one's focusing anybody. Everybody's just backing up. Rarcruz is charging his ult, but cancels that. Instantly. Multi-crisis in the middle of everything is chained by Ares, so he can't dash. And it looks like the Jubei Rex is going to almost die there to Made You Look. And Mercury is just going to pop the spread. Burst everybody. It looks like he's gonna get bursted by Jubei Rex with the crush, and that's what's gonna happen. So 1-4-0 in favor of Team the Big D's. Team Budissy needs to be careful. They can't dive this tower, and they cannot dive Fountain either. It looks like, and the Mick Hippie did not get pulled, so he's gonna make it out alive. Multi-Crisis is in some trouble, way too deep right there. MK is gonna take the kill. So that's a 2-4-0 in favor of the Big D's.
That was a nice trade for the Big D's. They actually got quite a few tickets back up there because of that. they're only looking to be 30 tickets down again, whereas we're down at least 50 before. Getting a few more kills really helped out their score there, and they needed it. They needed a good team fight, and they actually got a few picks off, whereas they didn't even get a great team fight. They just kind of ended up picking a few people off. Like right now, Hercules is really in a bad position, got rooted and got taken out, but we're gonna heal right back up. It's just going so fast. It's healing so fast that his 3+ gem is just disgusting.
MK is gonna blink in, gets a pull onto 3 people. Everybody's just gonna use their beads and get out alive. Humbats is in the middle, ulting somebody, but not really finding that damage. Yume Rex is gonna get aggressed onto by Multi-Crisis, but Multi-Crisis isn't gonna do anything. Crush is gonna hit 3 people, does a ton of damage. Graham, overhead smash isn't gonna do anything. Powermon is gonna go on the horse. It looks like multi-kills is gonna get aggressive. Powermon doesn't go for it. They don't want to dive, and indeed they can't really dive. Mercury is gonna channel his ultimate, but the first person that follows Brady, and Rawcruise is gonna get a kill. Multi-kills is also gonna get a kill. MK is gonna get aggressed onto MK. He's gonna try to, you know, run away from Rawcruise, but Rawcruise is gonna take the kill. In the meantime, Agni found a kill. That's a 5-4-0 in favor of Team Budissy.
And that just totally negates what they just had done. They had a great fight. They got a few picks, got some tickets back. Then they got too aggressive. We're on the other side of the map. Like you cannot be up there if you don't have that good of a team fight, or you've been losing fights, or you're down that much gold. They're already down. I mean, they're down almost. They're 5.5K experience and 3.5K gold. You cannot be down that much if you want to actually get somewhere.
Looks like buffs are going to be a point of contention. Graham doesn't hit anybody with the Fear No Evil. Graham's going to teleport in, but he's going to jump in. Look at the minions, though. That's all they need. They were buying time right there for a whole wave of minions to get into Team Budissy's portal. MK is going to initiate, gets 4 people with the chains, but only 1 comes in. Multi-Crisis. You don't want to focus on Ares. Hang on, Brayden or Hercules. Brayden is going to jump in. Hercules gets a pull on Powermon. Powermon is really tanking Guan Yu right now. Rawcruise in the middle of everything. Rawcruise also needs to be careful about his health pool, because he can take a lot of damage, and he got bursted down last engagement. This fight is still going on. Chaos overplay pass. Powermon is going to leap onto the horse right now. Brady is going to be the point of target, but Powermon doesn't hit his last attack, so it doesn't get the stun out. Look at it in the backline. Humbats is just trying to do whatever he can, perhaps in an awkward position. He's missing some of his health, and indeed Rawcruise is going to take the kill. Rawcruise is on fire right now, 9-2-7. This Mercury is doing a lot of damage.
As we expect Mercury to do. Almost doesn't even have Rage online yet. We think Mercury's doing damage now. Wait till those crits start coming out, and really the damage is going to be just dumping down. Right now, you know, only has Executioner, Odysseus' bow and boots, and granted that's still giving him quite a bit of power. The crits are going to come out. Grahama Llama just really whiffing those ults these last couple initiations, kind of using it when it really shouldn't be. It was only on 1 person, and Rawcruise easily just walked out of it into base. Especially, I mean, he does not have enough power to be burning people that close to base anyway.
No, it does not. And the problem with the big D's is, you know, Grahama Llama is just in using his Fear No Evil, but there just isn't any follow-up. Juberry Rex can't even get close because of the Mercury. If you're a Scylla player, it's your worst nightmare to go up against a Mercury, because he will just fight you, and burst you down. But as we say, fighting, Powermon's gonna jump onto the floor, doesn't find anything. Rawcruise is gonna box McHippie right here, but who's boxing who? Rawcruise might be in some trouble right now. Rawcruise looks like he's gonna live as he ulties out, but Grahama Llama is on his way, but gets stunned by Agni. Grahama Llama misses, but overhead smash is gonna kill Rawcruise, shutting him down. It looks like Scylla ulti is going to miss. Owl Monster doesn't hit anybody. MK not gonna find anybody with his ultimate. Well, finds Radiant, but you're not killing that target. Radiant's gonna use his ult, stuns or intoxicates 3 people. The Juberry Rex is going to get focus here, but who's focusing? Who? Juberry Rex is gonna make it out alive. Look at the right jungle though. Grahama Llama might be in some trouble. Grahama Llama is gonna get chased down, but however he teleports in, perhaps just, you know.
That was a sneaky little trade there. That was a sneaky teleport. He thought he might get pulled, so he teleported back to Hercules to totally negate it anyway, and he just teleported and jumped away. That was pretty sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, that was a cheeky play by him. He lived, but that could have gone really bad. He didn't have Magi's up for another second.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
man.
that was interesting. Like, oh, man, I mean, the Big D's, though, in that whole time, they didn't even notice Team Budissy. They had a whole wave of minions go in, and we see the ticket difference now. Really coming back.
Look at Power Mod. Yeah, there's going to be initiation. Multi-kills HD is going to get bursted down by Wahama Llama and Co. And this is one pick off right now for Team the Big D's. So they're actually not that far ahead if we take a look at the tickets. Team Budissy is only up by 5 points. It's gonna be a bit more after they last hit these couple of minions, so roughly 10 points. But that's actually not that much compared to how many kills they're up by. But right now, initiation is gonna happen. McHippie is gonna beads and just get the hell out of there. MK gonna pull 2 people. No, not gonna pull anybody because everybody chooses beads, and Rockcruz in the middle of everything takes out McHippie right there. Rockcruz is going to not die because Radiant bursts down the silo before our monster comes out. Rockcruz is gonna use his ulti to get out. Is this man going to live? He's getting chased down by Powermon right now. Rockcruz looks like he's gonna live. Nope, the cannonball's gonna take him out. But in the meantime, Agni gets a kill. And this is just chaos everywhere. Siege Tower is gonna come out from Team Budissy. Second Siege Tower of the game. The Big D's have yet to get a Siege Tower this game, and this is where the tickets are going to snowball. The points are just gonna be in favor of Team Budissy if they can get the Siege. And Power Mod is gonna charge up on his horse. So, if you don't know, Evil is gonna come, gets 2 people. See, Multicrisis looks like he's in some trouble. Multicrisis is gonna be the first player to fall. McHippie takes that kill, and now the chase is on to Team Budissy. It's a good thing that Team Big D's held against the siege creep, because I mean, if they didn't hold them, they would have been in lots of trouble. Grahama Llama is in there, but Rockcruz is pulling him. But who's in trouble? Grahama Llama looks like he's gonna take a spill. Soulstar does get the kill with the flame wave, and Rockcruz just providing so much damage, but he also takes a lot of damage. He's gonna get chased down. McHippie gonna get stunned as he pops the sprint. McHippie's gonna make it out alive. It looks like the Big D's is trying to escort this tower. No, they're not even trying. They're just backing up. But that was the first tower. They couldn't get the thing in, so they just had to back up. It's better than, you know, having more than 3 players die. Power Mod is gonna get pulled in. How is this team fight still going? This is arena, ladies and gentlemen. Raku's gonna take the kill. The Power Mod. MK gonna pull 2 people in. The Jewberry Rex is gonna get completely destroyed. So is MK on the Ares. Humbats is underneath is forced to jump out. Humbats is in some trouble, but he just jumps out. And look at this, the minion wave from Team Budissy is going to, well, not make it into the portal.
Almost.
Are they?
So good,
no, they almost make it. Look
close.
at Power Mod. He's in the middle of everything. Power Mod trying to do everything he can, but who's doing what? Soulstar gets the kill. Fear No Evil comes out. Fear No Evil has cooled down 3 times in this engagement. What? Grahama Llama is getting destroyed by Rockcruz. Who's destroying who? The McHippie takes down Rockcruz as he tries to box Grahama Llama and everybody else, but it looks like this engage is finally going to come.
I mean, that was a long team fight, but if you look at the ticket difference, nothing really changed. Tickets are still in favor of Team Budissy by at least 30, sitting at 40 now. That, I mean, even though they lost some minions to tower, it's interesting to see that they still ended up on top of tickets because of that. Like, that team fight lasted so long that they both had minions go right into both their portals.
Power Mod just going in once again on Radiant. Perhaps not the best target because Boxes is really hard, but it looks like Power Mod might have gotten pulled in there. No, he didn't get pulled in. MK is gonna pull 3 people in, but Bacchus kills him. However, MK gets the kill on multi-kills HE with the help of the Scylla Ultimate. Grahama Llama is in the front of everything, trying to kill Rockcruz, trying to kill Soulstar. Fear No Evil is gonna kill Soulstar right here. Mercury Ultimate is gonna miss. Grahama Llama gonna take the spill as he gets punched down by Mercury, and Ares is going to initiate or get the kill on multi-crisis. No, the McHippie takes the kill away from him. McHippie might be in some trouble. McHippie is forced to backflip away. That is a 2-for-1 in favor of Team the Big D's.
The Big D's are
ticket difference
getting better in their team fights. They're winning some of these finally, but it's almost too little too late, as we already see. I mean, where Mercury and Artemis are just gonna demolish her right now. And we see, dude, Power Mod needs to cool it with this going in alone business. He keeps getting burned out because of it, and he has to just he uses his horse to initiate, then gets totally destroyed because of it.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna die because he's going to use a really tanky target. Look at the items he's built. He's not Runeforge Hammer and the Spirit. That gives him a lot of protections right there, not to mention health in the case of Runeforge. It also gives him damage, and Heavenly Agility looks like it's going to be popped by the big D's. Fear No Evil is going to come out. Fear No Evil isn't going to hit anybody. Looks like Rahamalama is going to look to take out Multi-Crisis right here with the overhead smash, but he might make it out alive here. No, Mercury is just gonna chase him down. He's gonna get punched. He almost made it out, but his team wasn't there to help. However, the Jubei Rex is gonna miss the I'm a monster. It's because Soulstars dashed out. Soulstars is going to take out Jubei Rex. Paramon is gonna go in with his horse once again. Why you ultimately cool down for this fight? Mercury ultimate is gonna hit 3 players. It looks like McHippie is gonna take the spill.
And that's gonna be game and fared. Team Budissy